welcome. I'm Jasmine Ira with another episode of Scope. Enter the mesmerizing world of PNG Contemporary Art, where tribal motifs blend with contemporary subjects, revealing the exceptional talent of Papua New Guinea's self-taught artists. Supported by PNG Contemporary Art, these visionaries find a platform to showcase their creations, foster cross-cultural partnerships, and promote regional tourism. We take you on this captivating journey where tradition and innovation converge and artistic expression becomes a powerful force of empowerment and cultural celebration. With respect, we acknowledge the Gimuy, Walaburra, Yidinji, and Yirrangangi as the traditional custodians of the land, seas, and waterways on which the Cairns Tanks Art Centre and surrounding areas stand. The custodians hosted the PNG Contemporary Art event. We pay respect to their elders, both past, present, and emerging.
Today we are standing on traditional land, and we acknowledge as Papua New Guineans who are here to show our paintings, to show our culture, to show where we come from, united in art, united as a people.
The PNG Contemporary Art exhibition kicked off at the Tanks Art Centre in Cairns, Australia on Saturday, 26 May. This groundbreaking event, organised by the National Cultural Commission in partnership with Paradise Palette, marks the beginning of a series of exhibitions across Cairns, Darwin and Brisbane. Don Wharton, curator of the Paradise Palette Art Exhibitions, has been tirelessly promoting the works of Papua New Guinean artists for the past 7 years. Starting with a modest exhibition in Brisbane featuring 16 artists, the project has grown significantly over time. These exhibitions operate on a non-for-profit basis, ensuring that the proceeds from art sales directly benefit the artists themselves. December 2022, Wharton received a prestigious invitation from the National Cultural Commission to sign a Memorandum of Understanding. This partnership with the PNG government opens up opportunities to showcase these exhibitions to a wider audience across Australia. The current exhibition in Cairns marks the first time the Paradise Palette series has ventured outside of Brisbane, with plans to move on to Darwin before returning to Brisbane later in the year.
The exhibitions provide a great marketing opportunity for the artist, where they're exposed to a wider market than they would normally have on the streets or in the markets around Papua New Guinea. And over the last 7 years, collectively the artists have realised over $120,000 or 250,000 kina in sales from these exhibitions. Currently we have 4 artists for this exhibition in Cairns. We have Mbani Sioni, Gima Sigori and Laban Sakali, and also Hilary Miria. We have work from each of those artists included in the exhibition, and all up there are over 40 artists participating here in Cairns. The exhibition that we're holding in Darwin later in the year, in August, September, is running concurrently with the Darwin Street Arts Festival. Artists that join us from Papua New Guinea for that event will be involved in painting murals around the city, along with local Indigenous artists and artists from other countries overseas.
The ceremony was attended by the Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Isi Henry Leonard, accompanied by Executive Director of the National Cultural Commission, Stephen Kilanda. National Museum and Art Gallery and Tourism Promotion Authority representatives were among the notable figures in attendance. Elder of the Gimuy Walaburra Yidinji Nation, Guju, said art is a part of people in relation to our indigenous cultures and heritage, no matter where we are from. Its significance gives peace in the heart and mind, but more importantly, peace when standing on country soil as it tells a story.
We know that the art that we prepare, I suppose, in a way make us feel good in the heart. Because it tells a story. Art tells a story. So even of the young people that have done, some of the ones who've done the art and the pop art that's been put on walls, and then seeing them here tonight, I think they're amazing. So I just like to say, so thank you, welcome, and the good spirits keep you safe while you're here. Thank you.
The PNG Contemporary Art exhibition serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it aims to showcase a remarkable collection of artwork that embody PNG's rich artistic heritage. This event also marks a significant step in fostering international relationships and recognizing the vibrant visual art scene in PNG.
This is the first time National Cultural Commission and the government of Papua New Guinea put up the exhibition in especially a terrible country in Australia. As a government, it's the first time to be hosting the arts exhibition out of our country. I can give you assurance that with the support of our minister and our government, we really want to work closely with the traditional landowners of the Cairns and Australia to put up similar exhibitions across Australia.
The exhibition is a testament to the NCC's commitment to empowering local artists, individuals who have faced challenges in finding markets and receiving fair compensation for their creations. The NCC, through this exhibition, seeks to rejuvenate the creative landscape and create new opportunities for emerging talents.
After the break, Goroka hosts first flower show as lead-up initiative to Goroka show in September. The PNG Contemporary Art exhibition kicked off at the Tanks Art Centre in Cairns, Australia on Saturday, the 26th of May. This groundbreaking event, organized by the National Cultural Commission in partnership with Paradise Palette, marks the beginning of a series of exhibitions across Cairns, Darwin, and Brisbane. This event also marks a significant step in fostering international relationships and recognizing the vibrant visual arts scene in PNG. The ceremony was attended by the Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Isi Henry Leonard.
On this occasion, I now declare this art exhibition open.
Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Isi Henry Leonard, attended the PNG Contemporary Art exhibition in Cairns, Australia. Minister Leonard expressed gratitude in his native language when he acknowledged the traditional custodians of the land for their hospitality.
I greet you all in one of out of 800 plus languages, which is my own language.
He expressed his delight at addressing such a significant event, showcasing the vibrant spirit of PNG art.
In Papua New Guinea, our local artists, we have never given them the opportunity to showcase their talent and to monetize their talent. In our country, it's a sad story where these local artists would bring forth their artwork and have them display on the wayside, in front of hotels, making every effort to sell. And as usual, they would not come up with a fair price. And eventually, the hard work and effort is not recognized. And indeed, truly, it is a stepping forward of our people, especially our artists, to come and merge here with our local talents here, our indigenous communities here, and those in industry to showcase their talents and recognize their efforts by displaying.
By providing a platform for visual artists to gain exposure and recognition, the exhibition opens doors to expanding international relationships and marketing opportunities.
Tonight is about observing the paintings and the story behind it. And I'm truly grateful that you have come. Please immerse yourself in the paintings. Ask the painters the narrative behind the painting, and you'll be inspired.
It not only promotes art-themed tourism ventures, but also highlights the paramount importance of visual arts in upholding PNG's cultural integrity and identity. The PNG Contemporary Art exhibition at the Cairns Tanks Art Centre captivated locals and art enthusiasts. Sipik Les Kula Kalino, a PhD student at James Cook University, focuses her research on cultural heritage issues surrounding PNG collections and museums. She expressed her excitement about the exhibition, particularly praising a brilliant artwork.
So I'm in the process of doing my field work, lots of interviews, data collection. This exhibition tonight is amazing, and this piece here is just brilliant. I haven't seen anything like that before, so yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Especially in Cairns, like outside of PNG, I feel very proud. I'm very happy to see my fellow Papua New Guineans and their work and their stories and everything. Makes me very proud, yeah.
Vivian Wong, originally from Rabaul and now a Cairns resident, shared her delight in the PNG art exhibition.
I'm just so impressed with the artwork, with the creativity, with the passion that you can see that the artists put into their work, and the fact that it's, you know, so close, our closest neighbour, Papua New Guinea, down here in Cairns, and to be able to have that cultural sharing that's going on here is just wonderful.
Another attendee expressed her joy in seeing the artwork as she reminisced of home.
And business liking of painting glam. So therefore most of the time kita sangat love. Because that I can treat la painting glam. It makes me feel so proud that my country people are here to showcase our culture, and we've got so many beautiful plants, the water, the sea, shells, everything is just so pretty out there, but we don't get to see it because people are too afraid to come out there. But through the eyes of the artist, you can explore our world, and that's what I love about this.
Representatives from the PNG consulate in Cairns expressed their pride and emotions on this special day also.
I've heard about it a few times because my cousin Lima Segore has been involved in this street artist. He was one of the co-founders since 2017. But today in Cairns, this is the first time they're really showcasing it, and it's quite an emotional day for us.
We are very, very proud. This is my very first time, and I'm really amazed with the talents that our Papua New Guineans have, and hearing the stories, I'm just really touched.
The PNG Contemporary Art exhibition in Cairns concluded on June 16. It will feature in Darwin from August 28th to September 20th, and then in Brisbane from October 31st to November 7th. This extraordinary event continues to promote art, cultural heritage, and international relationships while empowering Papua New Guinean artists.
Goroka district in Eastern Highlands province hosted the first flower show in Goroka town. Florists from other districts in Eastern Highlands flocked the provincial capital to showcase their art. The show, an initiative of the Goroka Show Committee, also attracted florists from neighboring Highlands provinces and one group from Morobe. The flower show was organized to create a market opportunity for informal sector florists to sell their products. Goroka Show Committee Chairperson Karen Hargreaves said they aim to make the show an annual event and part of lead programs to main Goroka Show in September.
Flower ni baim lo anta micha lookout team na disla mi baim lo 30 kina na 50 kina micha slip tamlo lo dog street micha school kama na micha interest to bungi flower.
Young Hedges is one of the youngest people to attend the flower show. He takes after his grandmother who collects and nurses plants. Both sell and buy flowers. Goroka district in Eastern Highlands hosted the first flower show in Goroka town. Florists from other districts in the Eastern Highlands flocked the provincial capital to showcase their art. The show, an initiative of the Goroka Show Committee, also attracted florists from neighboring Highlands provinces and one group from the Morobe province. The flower show was organized to create a market opportunity for informal sector florists to sell their products. There are bigger plans for these florists to qualify for SME status.
Going forward, I can see that we will have an annual flower show. And we want to make Goroka known as the Goroka, the flower town. So I think I will put the pressure back to my governor to push for city status so that we will be known as the flower city. And the aim of it is to have an annual Goroka flower show here in Goroka. And then we can bring international flower buyers for you ladies here so that they can tap into your business directly.
Hargreaves continued saying floriculture is a sleeping giant. The flower show is a lead-up to the main Goroka show this September. Goroka Show main sponsors were invited to the flower show and committed support to this new initiative, including the National Gaming and Control Board and local company WineStar.
I also want to take my hat off to the old mama Yupla planting flower. Governor, my plight to you is, please, at your level, talk to New Guinea, talk to PNG, have a freezer where our mamas can, when they sell their flowers to Port Moresby or other parts of the country, flower blongol can be preserved. Bibla, I give him 25,000 lottery player.
Governor for Eastern Highlands Simon Sia shared with the women that there is money in the business of flowers and could be part of agritourism. He regrettably said there was no budget for the flower show because it was already media. However, each stall was given 500 kina to help with logistics in their return trip home.
Chair Lady, once again, thank you. Without your input, your effort with your committee and your judges and all the participants, all the volunteers, all Mama Line, we will not go far. Flower is a big business.
32 stalls were set up featuring florists from Mendi, Mount Hagen, Jiwaka, Simbu, Leron in Morobe province and other districts in the Eastern Highlands. Lillian is a nurse by profession. Her hobby of collecting and nursing flowers is now an income-earning opportunity. She is into succulents and explains so.
And it's a desert plant, and I'm interested in it because I want to have a taste of the plant, how it's grown out of our country in the deserts and all that. So I want to have a taste of how the people in the deserts feel, and when I look at the plant succulents, I sort of put my trust, think of the people who who are in the desert. Yeah.
Awesome. And do you find it because of the differences in the weather and the climate, the succulents are thriving here?
Yes, they do. Actually, at first I thought that the succulents were not going to survive, but when I brought them home and when I start to raise the succulent, actually they like our climate here.
Yes.
Lillian takes comfort in her plants and sees the health aspect of nursing them. They are stress relievers.
After 5, when I'm out of work, I come home. Touch flowers and relieve my stress from work. And so I enjoy holding flowers and planting flowers.
Betty Wime came all the way from Jiwaka. She is a florist and made the long travel to market her flowers.
Me also want mama Jiwaka, me come down. Even though got this like in something, him so come up to province, me mama so join him you all mama lo Eastern Islands. Me talk thank you, let's extend him this invitation. You come also me sister province where me can come partake, showcase him, want him something, me mama he got him.
Betty came with the hope of connecting with women who share her floriculture passion.
So me talk thank you. I say mama me come outside land, me come showcase him all flowers, me sell him all flowers and one way, me lo make him income, me lo support him yet, one time family. Me talk thank you. I say me come, me sell him plant or something, me out. Na me looking good, good all something. Me experience him all good flower something. Me am show and me making me lo come look survey or mama come lo narpla have. Me meet him all new friends. Me get to know each other. Me talk thank you through. Thank you, me come lo you all Eastern Islands. Thank you.
Known only as Gary, this outspoken woman manning the stall for florists from Simbu was happy to speak to organizers of their flower products, especially the jungle moss and orchid of Simbu.
In our society in Simbu, it's a special orchid. Our girls, most of our girls are named after that particular orchid. You'll find it in the jungle. It's really hard to domesticate that orchid.
The Simbu florists practice unique styles of keeping their flowers.
We saw other exhibits, other shows. We saw my ladies here pick some ideas from the magazines and pictures that they saw. Or when they see a bed of paradise, they pictured how it's gonna look on a bilum or the way they arrange the flowers. So it's like we're blending things together, and that's their creative idea. I'm only showcasing their creative idea, and thanks to these village girls.
What techniques or methods do you employ to ensure the sustainability and environmental friendliness of your floricultural practices?
Going back to our orchid, we will only find it in the jungle. So when the girls go to the bush, they brought the orchids back into town, into where they live, and it's cultivated in the stump of trees and bamboos, make it a friendly environmental thing. And we don't support planting things in the pots.
Gary shows other specialties they brought to showcase, like the flower bouquets.
This one is a bouquet. It's a dried bouquet made by. It's a dried bouquet. It's made by all the pandanus leaves.
Pandanus leaves.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bouquet. It's a dried bouquet, and that's our specialty.
Yes.
And it's for garden wedding.
It's very beautiful because it looks like a bunch of beautiful roses.
That's right.
So that's very creative. That's one of probably the creative things I've seen today.
And this bouquet is for garden wedding. And this bouquet is for funeral. You have several sets of bouquets. This one is for wedding.
A select number of displays were up for judging. Judges Anna Wild and Leslie Matthews looked at foliage flower arrangement, bouquet arrangement, and table spread or spray flower arrangement. They considered beauty, uniqueness, and presentation.
Say for the table table spray. It's like something different, you know?
Yes. Imagination.
Imagination.
Arrangements.
Yeah.
Winners from the flower show would automatically have a stall in the Goroka show this September. Goroka Show Committee Chairperson Karen Hargreaves said the flower show, like the Goroka Bilum Festival, is a lead-up activity to the September cultural show.
And next year we'll definitely make it bigger and better, and competition will be up, more competitive. So grow your flowers, and then we'll send an invitation to all the provinces to come next year. So the plan, we'll let you know as we go along. So with that, big thank you to everybody. I appreciate all your efforts today and yesterday. And what more can I say? Everything is beautiful, isn't it? And also flowers, living with flowers has a lot of health benefits as well. So apart from making money and, you know, providing income for some of you women, it's also health benefit. It has its, you know, plus for living with flowers, you know. It can relieve your stress, relieve any pressure. When you go home, you see your flowers, you feel at ease. And also, we're part of the ecosystem and preserving the planet. So it all goes hand in hand, and you guys are contributing to that. So keep it up. So thank you. I'll leave it to our next speaker, and then Bami Plamu.
And that's been another edition of Scope. Thank you for your company. Good night.